Have you ever wondered why some of the smartest people in the world often feel the most misunderstood, isolated, or mentally exhausted? Why do intelligent people struggle more with overthinking, loneliness, and existential pressure? And why does society admire intelligence publicly, yet punish it quietly? Welcome to today's deep dive, the dangers of being too intelligent. This video will explore the hidden struggles, psychological burdens, and emotional challenges that come with a mind that sees too much, thinks too deeply, and feels too intensely. This is not just information, it's a mirror. If you're someone who constantly analyzes, questions, and observes the world around you, this video may hit home. Let's begin. 1. Intelligence is a gift, but it comes with a cost. Highly intelligent people don't just think more, they think deeper. They notice patterns others ignore. They question what others accept, and they see possibilities and dangers long before others do. But this heightened awareness creates invisible burdens. They can't switch off their mind. They feel responsible for things outside their control. They think about consequences long before they arrive. What others call overthinking is simply normal thinking for them. 2. The curse of constant awareness. Intelligent people understand complexity. They realize that life, relationships, society, and systems are not simple. But with understanding comes responsibility. Awareness leads to anxiety. Because when your mind can predict outcomes, you can also predict failures. Awareness leads to frustration, because you see what should change, but also why it probably won't. Awareness leads to isolation, because the deeper your thoughts become, the fewer people you can share them with. This is the hidden truth. The smarter you are, the harder it becomes to relate to others. 3. The loneliness of a sharp mind. Intelligent people often feel disconnected from the world around them, not because they don't want to socialize, but because conversations feel shallow, predictable, repetitive. They crave depth, meaning, ideas, curiosity. But the world is loud, fast, superficial. So intelligent people often end up feeling like observers, not participants. They stand in a crowd and feel alone. 4. Intelligent minds attract more problems. Here's why you may think smarter people avoid problems. But often the opposite is true. 1. They question authority, which creates conflict. 2. They challenge norms, which creates resistance. 3. They refuse to follow blindly, which creates tension. 4. They see through manipulation, which makes others uncomfortable. Intelligence threatens fragile egos. It exposes lies. It disrupts illusions. And society throughout history has always punished those who think differently. 5. The emotional burden of intelligence. People think smart individuals are rational, logical, and emotionally strong. But the truth is, intelligence often intensifies emotion. Why? Because when you understand more, you feel more. You feel others' pain. You feel the weight of your choices. You feel the unfairness of life. You feel the gap between what the world is and what it could be. Smart people aren't cold. They're overwhelmed. 6. The trap of perfectionism. Intelligent people see the ideal version of everything. The perfect job, the perfect decision, the perfect relationship. But reality rarely matches the mind. And so, intelligent people rewrite texts multiple times, delay decisions, fear mistakes, self-criticize more, feel shame when they fail. Perfectionism becomes a prison. 7. Intelligent people carry silent expectations. From childhood, smart people hear things like, "You're gifted," "You'll be successful," "You'll make us proud," "You're the smart one." These words become pressure, invisible, constant, heavy. The fear of disappointing others becomes stronger than the desire to succeed. Many intelligent people break down not because they are weak, but because they are expected to stay strong all the time. 8. The existential crisis. Smart people don't just think about the present. They think about purpose, mortality, meaning, the universe, the future happiness, their identity. This internal search often leads to existential anxiety, the sense that life is both meaningful and meaningless at the same time. The smarter you are, the harder it is to find simple answers. 9. Society wants intelligence, but only in small doses. We claim to admire intelligence, but here's the truth. Society prefers obedient workers, not thinkers. Companies prefer predictable employees, not innovators. Institutions prefer followers, not rebels. Many friends prefer comforting lies, not uncomfortable truths. Highly intelligent people often feel suppressed, misunderstood, or undervalued, not because they lack ability, but because they exceed expectations. 10. The most dangerous part of being too intelligent. Here's the paradox. Intelligence can isolate you, unless you learn how to manage it. The real danger is not intelligence itself. It's the lack of balance. Too much thinking and not enough living. Too much analysis and not enough presence. Too much awareness and not enough peace. The key is integration, thinking deeply, but also enjoying small moments, seeing the world as it is, but not losing hope. Using intelligence to build, not destroy, because intelligence is a powerful sword, and without balance it can cut inward. The final message. If you've always felt different, misunderstood, or too deep, you're not broken, you're not strange, you're not hard to love, you're just intelligent, and the world hasn't learned how to hold minds like yours. But you can learn to hold your own. Because when intelligence is balanced with emotional strength, purpose, and connection, it becomes one of the greatest forces on earth. If you resonated with this video, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Your mind is powerful, but remember, even powerful minds need peace.